So I'm given this somewhat bizarre looking equation of a circle, and I'm asked to find the center and the radius of the circle. And to do that, I need to first put this circle in a form that I recognize, which is the standard form of the circle. And you can call this one the expanded form because this doesn't have completed squares. And the standard form of a circle is x minus 8 squared plus a y minus k squared equals to the radius squared. And to get from here to here, I essentially need to complete the squares for both the x terms and the y terms. So first I need to, actually let me show you how to do that. First let me write down the x terms. It's going to be x squared minus a 6x. I'm going to put parentheses here because I need to complete the square. Let me do y in a different color. This is y. So I have y squared plus a 14y, and I'm going to put parentheses, and let me do the equals to. And actually let me take 49 to the other side by subtracting a 49 from both sides of the equations just to make it look a little bit better. So this is going to be a negative 49 on the other side. So now to complete the squares, I need to add something to make this a perfect square. So what do I add here? So essentially I just need to take the half of whatever this term is and square it and add it right here. So in this case it's going to be a 6 divided by a 2 is a 3. So this is, I'm going to add 3 squared here, right? So why did I do this? Well, if you have a plus b whole squared, in general that's going to be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, right? So right now this thing looks an awful lot like this thing. So our a in this case is x, and our b, as we figured out, is 3. How did I know that's b? Because the 2ab was equal to the 6x, right? And a I know is an x. So when I just need to divide it by a 2x to get to my b. So whatever this thing was, I divided it by a 2x and I got to my 3. So now all of this is going to be equal to x plus 3, x actually negative 3. There's a negative 3, so it's going to be x minus 3 squared. But not so quick, because I can't just add something to the equation, because remember there's an equality sign here, so I can't just add something willy-nilly. If I added something to the left side of the equation, I need to also add it to the right side. So I'm going to add a 3 squared to the right side as well, because I'm running out of space here, so I wrote it down. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing for y. So what do I add here? So our 2ab in this case is a 14y, and our a is a y. So to get to our b, I'm going to divide all of this by a 2y. So that's going to give me a 7. So I'm going to add a 7 squared to this side. And then so I cannot just add something to one side, I'm also going to have to add it to the other side. That's going to give me a 7 square plus a 7 square on the other side as well. And so I can now just write this as well. This is going to be y plus a 7 squared. All of that equal to, let me do that in the yellow color, a negative 49 plus a 3 square is a 9, and a 7 square is 49. So a negative 49 and the positive 49 just cancel out, and we're left with 9. And I can also write this as 3 squared once again, just to make it look a lot closer to this form. And let me write down the rest of it as well. X minus 3 squared plus y plus a 7 squared. And so what is the center? In this form, our center was h comma k, and our radius was r. So whatever the term is on the right side, I'm going to take the square root of that to get to the radius. So our radius is just going to be a 3, and our center will be a 3 comma a negative 7. That's your center, and that's how you find the center and radius from the expanded form. In the next video, I'm going to show you a shortcut to doing that, and you can do that in your head without having to write any of this.